Meghan Markle is struggling to settle in alien British world, royal experts shock claim. Meghan Markle is struggling to adjust to her new life in England, far away from the competitive environment she was used to, a royal author has claimed. Author Penny Junor said in an interview with Sky News that Meghan was used to operating as an individual, but is now part of an arcane and unusual world. Ms. Junor said, "Clearly there is something going on here. I think life must be very difficult for Meghan. She's had a completely different life. She didn't really know the British royal family, how it operated and what her life would be like." She added, "She is clearly used to being her own woman, operating at her own hours and behaving the ways he needs to get on in a very, very competitive world. A world away from her life as an actress in the US." Ms. Junor said she believes Meghan must be finding it hard to settle and she said, "I think she perhaps hasn't yet settled into it. But she's really not being given much chance now." Meghan's life has changed significantly since her marriage to Prince Harry in 2017, which has thrown her into royal life and a transformation from actress to duchess. As part of this transition, Meghan had to delete all of her social media accounts, including her now defunct blog, The Tig. She was once an outspoken feminist who gave speeches at United Nations forums and gave snapshots of her daily life on Instagram. It has been reported since rumors of a royal rift between Meghan and Kate. Meghan has found not having a voice frustrating. According to a royal insider, Meghan has said she also finds constraints of royal life debilitating. The royal insider said, "She's always been so independent, her entire life, and that's all been taken away from her. She's been able to clap back on social media and now she can't." Adjusting to royal life for Meghan not only involves cutting all her social media accounts, but adhering to a strict royal dress code which she has defied. Last week she came under fire for wearing black nail polish at the British Fashion Awards. This does not fit in line with royal rules as it is deemed vulgar based on the Queen's personal preference. Royal insider Claudia Joseph spoke on BBC's Victoria Derbyshire program and said she believes Meghan is modernizing the royal family too quickly. She said royalists may consider this to be too much, and Meghan is the gaining attention of headlines because she is breaking the rules. Ms. Joseph said on the show, "The reality is that Kate is a very different person. She's very quiet, she's not trying to change the royal family, she's not trying to do anything different. She's like William." She said she believes Kate does not like publicity or the public eye, and she is not breaking the rules the same way as Meghan. Ms. Joseph added, "The reality is people admire Meghan because she's trying to bring the royal family into the 21st century. But she's doing it very quickly, so royalists are not going to like that because it's too much." Meghan Markle hasn't settled into royal life yet and finds it very difficult being in an alien British environment, according to a royal author. Penny Junor told Sky News that the former actress, 37, is used to being in a very competitive world and is struggling to adapt to her new life. She said, "Clearly there is something going on here. I think life must be very difficult for Meghan. She's had a completely different life. She didn't really know the British royal family, how it operated and what her life would be like. She clearly used to being her own woman, operating at her own hours and behaving the way she needs to get on in a very, very competitive world." The royal expert claims that Meghan is in a completely new environment that is hard to understand. Penny continued, "She's now not in that competitive world. She's in an extraordinarily arcane and unusual world now. And I think she perhaps hasn't yet settled into it. But she's not really being given much chance now." After Prince Harry and Meghan announced their engagement in 2017, the Suits actress was thrust into a world of preparing for her new life as a royal, which included being taught British etiquette rules. Although Meghan has thrown herself into royal life after marrying Prince Harry in May, she has recently come under fire following rumors of a rift between her and Kate Middleton. Over the last few weeks, speculation has mounted over growing tensions between the Cambridges and Sussexes. It comes after claims Meghan had been branded Duchess difficult by palace insiders following another one of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's aides, Samantha Cohen, resigning from her role. There were also claims Kate had told Meghan not to berate members of her team after she reportedly beat one of Kate's staff. The row, which the palace has denied, followed rumors that Kate was left in tears during a stressful fitting for Princess Charlotte's bridesmaid dress. Recently, we told you Meghan Markle won't spend Christmas morning with Prince Harry as royal men traditionally have breakfast in a separate room. We also revealed how favorite Meghan Markle received the most expensive Christmas present from her dad Thomas.